in, everybody. We are doing a little game here. The Dealing 15. Basically a mini spin wheel. I'm going to run some auctions just like this. You take a spot down. You're going to be in the running. Not the running, but in the pool, the spin, whatever. The surprise set for potentially the Terra Magical Adept. Somebody is guaranteed that our 14 other spots are getting a Final Fantasy play booster from this fresh box of Final Fantasy. So 14 packs, 1 Terra Magical Adept. That's the borderless foil version. Hawk Hunter's in for a spot. So we're going to fill up every spot. It's going to say 15 out of 15 left the whole time, but for whatever reason, I don't know why the surprise set is like that, but that's the way it is. We will run the next one, and then we'll just go in order once everything is full and randomize all of those spots and see what everybody gets. And we'll rip or ship the packs. I'm getting a couple. Sweet. Appreciate you, brother. Just got to make sure I hit the right buttons. They put the run next and the randomize way too close to each other. Sweet. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Three down. That's what, 20% of the way there. I guess if I run it from my phone, the button's not as close. Yeah, Hawks. We the earliest we could get her in is next week, but she's comfortable for now at least. So, yeah, we're all pretty sad, unfortunately, but no, it's okay. Not a problem. She's hanging in there. She's still eating. She hasn't deteriorated to the point where we need to do the emergency visit, but she's definitely getting there. They took it pretty hard. My son, the oldest, he was pretty somber. He didn't cry or anything, but he went and sat with her and all that. And the girls, though, they definitely cried a lot. But they understand that it's going to be better for her. All right, I got to keep these spots. Dustin looks good. We're dealing 15 game here. 15 total spots. We're going to fill up this whole wheel. Once we're full, we're going to randomize every spot. One of them is going to be taking down the borderless foil Terra Magical Adept. Every other spot is going to be getting a sealed Final Fantasy play booster to rip or ship, whichever you prefer. Everybody getting something, but somebody getting that Terra. Absolutely, Hawk. I definitely agree. And yeah, I will. I'll spin. I will message you or tag you or whatever when we're ready to go. Appreciate you jumping in. Power plant, man, looks good. Dealing 15 game. Got 3 spots down. We're filling up 15 total. Once we've got the whole thing filled, we're going to randomize each spot in order and we'll see what everybody gets. We got 14 spots taken down a sealed play booster Final Fantasy, and then 1 spot is going to be getting the borderless foil Terra Magical Adept. Basically, just a mini little spin box here, dealing 15 game. Appreciate those shares. Thank you. Thank you. It's like one of my few Final Fantasy big hits that I got from way back when it first released. Been holding on to it for a long time, but I figured why not have a fun little Final Fantasy focused game with it. Everybody getting a pack at least. Still some good chances. Good Sephiroth chance. Buster Sword. Cloud. Anything like that. Shell, what's good? Dealing 15 here for this game. Got our borderless foil Terra Magical Adept. For one of our spots, our 14 other spots are going to be getting a fresh pack of Final Fantasy to rip or ship. I guess I should keep those spots running. We're 20% of the way there. You know, it doesn't show on these surprise sets, which I hate about that. Having to use their system here, it doesn't. What do you do the not auto randomize way? It just says 15 out of 15 there, but there's not 15 out of 15. There's 12 left. And I will think twice to stick that barrel straight down Sancho's throat. My baby. Oh. Get some direct shares here. See if we can get some more friends in. Oh, shit. All right. We'll keep them going. Men. On the call it the blues. We need an announcement. All right, this was total. Final Fantasy Pack. Last night, Magic was it. Pack 2. Rip or shit. Foil. Come in, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, man. Just trying a little something different. I've done similar dealing 15 games before, but we're basically a little mini spin box here. 15 spots total. We're going to fill up all of our spots, and once we are full, we're going to go in order of purchase, and we're going to randomize each spot. Somebody is going to take down the Borderless Foil Terra Magical Adept. And then our 14 other spots are going to get a fresh play booster of Final Fantasy to rip or ship. Last time we did this game, it was for a Final Fantasy Omega booster that I managed to find in the wild back when they first released, which is where I also cracked this at. one of those. It was the only collector booster I opened for myself of Final Fantasy had that in it. But it's just not my style. Beautiful card. That's why I've held on to it for so long. But I want to try something different. Trying some different games. See what. Yeah, in the foil, it's a $90 card. So somebody's going to be making out pretty good. Hence the discrepancy in pack to spots. But you still buy out like half the game. 50% chance to hit Terra, plus 4 packs to potentially hit something else. Not bad. Not bad odds, I would say, or whatever the words are that I'm looking for. It's what the French call a certain, I don't know what. We have sold spots already. We're 20% of the way there. Just the lovely surprise set system doesn't show progress unless you do the spins. But we'll do all the spins at the end once it's full. Yeah, because otherwise, with my luck, somebody would just hit it right off the bat. So that's where it's different from spin boxes. Well, at least my normal ones. If you're like Value Town, you can have a 500 spot box and sell it out in an hour and spin them all at the end. I can't do that. We got to stick with 15 spots. It's supposed to be Rock Drive. It's not a bad song, but 10:30 at night driving, I might start swerving. I always think of the Hawaiian cover because Forgetting Sarah Marshall is one of my favorite movies, and that song is on the soundtrack. Dylan, hey, what's good? All right. Not Nick. Just looked closer. Dylan Rick. Oh man, I just realized in my little scenario I said 5 spots. That's not half, that's a third. It's too tired. Or it's too tired. I'm too tired. It's too late. I can't even speak. But 5 spots is equal to the card itself plus 4 packs. That's what I meant to say. I also have a few Strixhaven packs in the bin that could be ripped for anybody. I didn't put the whole box in the bin because we're going to use some for breaks and stuff, but I figured we could throw them. I opened some. I opened 3 play boosters and 2 Omega collector boosters. I can't remember what swarm, locust swarm. I think that's what that is. A handful of bulk rares, handful of mystical archives. It's like $1 culling ritual, a couple dollar Nita. Boom, right though. We'll start with the big one. The silver foil Veil of Summer. Japanese silver scroll foil is what I meant. Hell yeah. Probably won't hit anything better than that from the set. Got the regrowth on a body, Meritus of Abundance, got a Pyretic Ritual, got Dina Essence Brewer, which I'm actually kind of excited about because even though I kind of want the Silver Quill Precon, I do want to build in Witherbloom for sure. So I'm pretty excited to get that one. Emeritus of Truce, Swords to Plowshares on a body in the extended art. That was a pretty sick hit to get. The Turbulent Fen. Special guest foil Archaeomancer. And then the foil Flusterstorm. Not bad for 6 or 5 packs. A lot better than Vorwin and Turtles and Spider-Man all treated me. That's for sure. Last set that treated me this well was Final Fantasy. Running spots for this 15 spot total dealing 15. That's why it's called that. We are filling up all 15 spots. We got 3 down so far. One of our spots is going to be taking down the borderless foil Terra Magical Adept. Our 14 other spots are going to be taking down a sealed Final Fantasy booster rip or ship. 20% of the way there. Once we're full, we'll randomize each spot in order of sale. And we'll see what everybody hits. Guaranteed at least a play booster of Final Fantasy. We can rip it or ship it. Potential for a Cloud Buster Sword, a Sephiroth, lots of good stuff. Man, this channel started out good, but then they went to a bunch of slower stuff, which is not what we're trying to vibe to right now. We'll try 80s Rock Ride and see what that gets us.
Barely
15 spots. Dealing 15 for a Terra Magical Adept. Borderless foil. Beautiful. Seriously, never played with it because it just looks like it belongs on a wall. So cool. Also just not my play style, but I held on to it for a long time because, like I said, it was the only good thing I've cracked from Final Fantasy. Well, second really good thing I've cracked. I've hit Buster Sword and a Sephiroth in the normal versions. But this and then the Dragon of Mount Gold were the only thing that I've hit that are really good from Final Fantasy. For myself, at least. We've hit plenty of good stuff for other people. Then 20% of the way full on this dealing 15 game that we are running tonight. 15 spots total. What can I do? Andy. Send to him too. on the shoulder. Docs, what's good?
This is 80s Rock Live.
We are running a Deal 15 game tonight, mixing it up a little bit. Basically, a little mini spin wheel, but 15 spots total. One of our spots going to be taking down the Borderless Foil Terra Magical Adept. Our 14 other spots getting a fresh Final Fantasy booster to rip or ship, whichever you prefer. Filling it up, we're at 20% of the way there. 3 spots down so far. And I'm going to keep sharing to all of our friends here since we're in the surprise set mode. See how many people we can reach. That's good. Welcome in. Welcome in. Dealing 15 for this Terra. 15 spots total. One of them is taking down that foil Borderless Terra Magical Adept. Every other spot getting a sealed Final Fantasy booster will rip or ship, whichever you prefer. Let's see, Stu. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm trying to share to some friends here. We got 3 spots down so far. Deal 15 game tonight. 15 spots total. One of them is taken down, the Terra Magical Adept Borderless Foil. 14 of them taken down. A Final Fantasy play booster from this fresh box. Jump in and see what you're going to get. Once we get this thing filled up, we will randomize those spots. We got 3 down, 12 to go. And we're still sharing. We are still sharing. All right. Where else? Welcome in. Dealing 15.
Commercial-free music that never stops. 80s Rock Ride on iHeartRadio.
I'm at the M's. Making my way through the alphabet here. Oh. Do. I'm sharing to everybody, man. everybody.
And we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being bested. Somebody fine will come along, make me forget about loving you in the southern
Star Lord, that's good. Dealing 15. We got 3 spots down. 15 total. Once we fill it up, we're going to randomize all of these spots in order. We'll see what everybody's going to get. 1 spot taken down, the borderless foil Terra Magical Adept. Every other spot getting the Final Fantasy Play booster. We'll rip or ship the booster. Everybody guaranteed at least that, but one of our spots getting that Terra. 20% of the way there. Keep running them. I'm going to keep sharing here. Got a few more names we can tag. Command GTP. Dealing 15 game tonight. Mixing it up a little bit here. 15 spots total. We got 3 down. Once we get them filled up, we will randomize them all in a row. Somebody taking down that Terra Magical Adept borderless foil. Beautiful card. 14 other spots are getting a pack of Final Fantasy from this brand new sealed pack, or box rather, of play boosters. Three down. Another homie hitting a Vampiric Tutor in the Mystical Archives. That's awesome. Fields.
This is 80s Rock Ride, a commercial-free iHeartRadio original station. Guaranteed human.
That was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Welcome in. Welcome in. Deal 15 game. Doesn't look good. Wait a second. Hooper, hello. Boots. We're dealing 15 tonight. 3 spots down. We're filling up 15 total. Once we're full, we're going to randomize all those spots in order. Somebody's taken down the Borderless Foil Terra Magical Adept. All the other spots are getting a sealed Final Fantasy play booster to rip or ship, whichever they prefer. To make this world worth living. This is the place. To make this world worth living. Oh, God. Excuse me. Hey, if you feels what's good, brother. Degen, what's good? Oh, not Degen, Deegan. I was looking at the small screen. Sorry. Welcome in, everyone. We're doing a deal 15 tonight. Filling up 15 spots total. Once we get them all full, we're going to randomize each spot in order. One of them is going to be taking down this borderless foil Terra Magical Adept. Our 14 other spots are getting a Final Fantasy play booster. We got 3 spots down so far. Looking to fill up the rest so we can start dealing them out. No. No. All right, on. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes when you got two shows right next to each other, and somebody buys into both of them. You end up putting it all in one thing. I've done that before. Just end up sending a blank envelope or something. Right on. Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate the heads up.
Rock Ride on iHeartRadio.
Availability. Just the in stock, please. S17. I asked for his name. What though that he said, because it's all the same. Dance with me. Dance with me. It's all right. Dance with me.
The station that never throws on the commercial breaks. 80s Rock Ride on iHeartRadio.
something.
Def Leppard, U2, and Whitesnake all played here. 80s Rock Ride on iHeartRadio. I don't know, I'm just so scared and lonely all at the same time. Nobody told us it was gonna work out this way. No, 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 no. Then we work it out in our own way. It's a lonely old night.
Slow going so far, Hawk. Might have waited too long to jump on. Should have got on earlier when I meant to. But sometimes shit gets in the way. That's not right. At least I don't have to work super early in the morning tomorrow, so that's always a bonus. Screw you, what's good? Yeah, I shared in all the Discords, and then I directly shared to pretty much everybody I could think of. Squeaky, we're doing a dealing 15 game tonight. We got 3 spots down, trying to get 15 total. One of our spots going to take this borderless foil Terra Magical Adept. Everybody else going to be getting one of our Final Fantasy play boosters. 14 of those plus 1 Terra, making a deal 15 for this game. Yeah, so it's only 8 o'clock. Perfect time for West Coasters to be jumping on to whatnot, doing some fun stuff. Then again, it is Friday night, so maybe they're out playing Magic. People might be out drafting and doing all that fun stuff too. Which, speaking of, I do have some Strixhaven packs. Anybody wants to open some of those too? They're in the bin. But we're working with Terra.
Rock Ride, always commercial free.
Oh my. Oh my. Dealing 15. Borderless Foil Terra Magical Adept. And 14 packs. Ooh. This is a manage. It's good. Running spots on this little game for tonight. Managed is in for one. Looks like 15 spots. We're filling up, and once it's full, we are randomizing all of the spots, and then we'll see who is taking down the Terra. That's 4 spots down total. Stroke there. That is the Borderless Foil Terra Magical Adept. Going to one of our 15 spots. There's also some Strix in the bin if anybody wants to rip some Strixhaven. Sweet. That's I cracked it when Final Fantasy was first released from an Omega collector booster that I found in the wild. And yeah, I haven't ever played her. She's just so too pretty of a card to play with. So yeah, I've just held on to it since then. But I've finally decided she should go to another home so as she can either be properly displayed or played with. It's not really my style of card to play with either. So yeah, figured why not? We'll make a little game and see what we can do. All right, let's see. All right, Hawk. I'll be here. Can you take me home?
Rock commercial free. This is 80s Rock Ride.
Why don't you turn me loose? Then we'll play. Filling up these spots. Once we're full, we are gonna spin all of them randomly. See what everybody's gonna get. Somebody taking down that borderless foil Terra Magic. Yes, Magical Adept. There we go. Our 14 other spots getting a fresh play booster. Final Fantasy to rip into or ship if you would prefer. Mixing it up a little bit tonight. Not surge foil, just foil. It's a $90 card. Just brighten by your store. Recommend. Dealing 15 game tonight. 15 spots total. We're filling them up. We got 4 down so far. Once we're full, we'll go right down the list and randomize the spots. Somebody taking our borderless foil Terra. Our 14 other spots can be taken fresh pack Final Fantasy, ripped or shick, whatever everybody wants to do. I ripped some Strixhaven for myself. Ooh, nice. Oh, yeah. I got... Okay, not a big hit, but that's just a cool card. Calling Ritual, a little hit for the Mystical Archives. Nita got a handful of non-hit archives and then rares, but then got the foil Flusterstorm, foil special guest Archaeomancer. Those were both from the same collector booster, and so is this, the Turbulent Fen. And then my second, or no, this came from a play booster. Yeah, isn't it? I don't know if I'll use it a whole lot, but it is a pretty card. I got this from a play booster, Nice Emeritus of Abundance. And then my second collector booster got the Extended Emeritus of Truce. Got a Dina, which I'm pretty excited about because Witherbloom seems like a pretty badass. That's the one that I've played the most on. I haven't used Dina, but I did the Witherbloom jump in stuff on Arena. Pyretic Ritual, and then a nice Silver Scroll foil Summer's Veil, or Veil of Summer. Is it? Yeah, I think it's Veil of Summer. So, not bad at all for only 5 packs. A lot better than Turtles and Lorwyn and Spider-Man and Avatar wasn't too bad for me, but yeah, those other sets have been asked for me. This one did decent. I think it looks so. The only thing I don't like is not being able to read cards, but I like it. I agree. I do prefer those. Yep. That's why I got my all of them. They're not. It's not a big stack, and they're not hits, but I'm keeping all the archives that I hit. Very cool looking cards. I went to the store today to get a bundle, but then I forgot that bundles are on a delay for most places, or a lot of places at least. They didn't have any, so I got a couple of collector booster Omegas instead, which they're only 31, so that was pretty cool. And then I got one of those stupid ass chaos boxes with 5 random packs and a promo card, which the new promo card is Hulking Raptor for this year. If anybody was curious, it's decent. It's probably going to end up being like a $2 card somewhere in there. Not the worst promo I've ever gotten from one of those boxes. And then, yeah, for the packs from that, unfortunately, an MKM gave me a War Leaders call. That was my biggest hit. Nothing else really worthy out of the 5 packs, but I always like to double gamble whenever I see those. And 2000 gold stand cash. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's just about what you like. Radio. Yeah, all right on, man. Well, have a good one and good luck if you jump on. Historic metagame challenge. Oh, we're still at 4 at the moment.
Adding some volume to your road trip is what we do. 80s Rock Ride on iHeartRadio.
Still at 4, not making great progress at the moment. Man, I feel like back in the day, a game like this would have sold out super quick. Come in, welcome in. Filling up our spots on this not hits break. We're not doing that. We're so used to saying it. We're doing a deal 15 tonight, mixing it up a little bit. One of our 15 spots getting our Terra Magical Adept borderless foil. 14 other spots going to be getting a Final Fantasy Clay Booster ripped or shipped, whichever you prefer. Once we fill up our 15 spots, we will randomize each one in order of purchase. We'll see what everybody's going to get. Four down.
80s rock ride.
Party to party. Love is a battlefield. Oh, maybe like 1 Eastern Standard. I don't have to work until like 9, so I'm not too concerned. These surprise sets are so brutal. Back in the day when this would have had viewers, I feel like it would have filled up quick. We stand. We just need a good raid or something. That would change the whole trajectory. Love is a battlefield. I built Super Shredder on Arena, just mono black brawl deck, and it is mean. Atomic Toast, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Dealing 15 here tonight. Mixing it up, a little different game. 15 spots total, so once we get them all filled up, we're going to randomize them all in order. Somebody's going to be taking down this borderless foil Terra Magical Adept, $90 card. 14 other spots going to be getting a play booster of Final Fantasy. Guaranteed to at least get that pack. Somebody taking down Terra.
Non-stop rock from the decade of spandex and big hair. Keyboard straight, bro. My eyes are burning. You want to rock or not?
You want to rock or not?
Commercial free. 80s rock ride on iHeartRadio.
4 down, 4 down. You're so far away from me. So far away from me. I just can't see. So far away from me. You're so far away from me. Yep. That's what happens every time. I don't think I've actually won a game technically with this Super Shredder build yet. I mean, I've gotten many victories, but everybody just ends up scooping. Nobody lets me just play it out. They all see the writing on the wall. There's basically no rhyme or reason to it. It's just all the meanest black cards that there are. Or at least that I could think of. And mostly from what I had in Arena. I didn't buy too many or craft too many. I did craft some though. Including that new Ral, the black and white, or no, mono black Ral is also in there. I just put him in and got to use his ultimate, which really pissed my opponent off. They were going to lose their next three turns, so they just scooped. Wonder Manatee, what's good? We are running a Dealing 15 game tonight. Basically a mini surprise set, mini spin wheel, mini spin box, whatever we used to call those things. So 15 spots total. We got 4 down. We are going to randomize them once we're full. Somebody's going to be taking this borderless foil Terra Magical Adept down. our other 14 spots, getting a fresh Final Fantasy play booster to crack into or have shipped to them. Either way,
Always 80s rock. Always commercial free. 80s rock ride.
that was probably not an optimal move. We didn't draw enough gas this time. I probably should have mulliganed again. Should have mulliganed again. AC/DC.
This is 80s Rock Ride, a commercial-free iHeartRadio
bro. Big bag. It's good. In. Does she talk? Does she talk? Does she come complete? Okay. Oh yeah, fuck that. I'll drop this guy to go. Bye. Oh, there's nothing with that. What angel passing by? Too magical to touch. Hey, his name has just been sold. 6-6. Well, we're gonna just take it. Let's just get this one over with. Because you know what I don't have in this deck is any board wipes. I guess I gotta buy it. Which is a mistake. I didn't mean to do that yet. Man, I thought he would throw something in front of that for sure. Come on, drop that. Yeah. Alright, let's draw to an answer. Right now. Oh, a swap. Perfect. That's just what I needed. It was more than 18. This stands for the region. Oh man. So close. to nothing. Nothing happened. Do. Ooh. What the hell? Did I already kill that thing? No box. We're just gonna end it. GG's. Lame. Oh my. Ooh, yes. I knew it was going to happen, but apparently people have started getting some Marvel cards in their Strixhaven packs. Not a surprise since it's been happening with everything this year. Those bastards.
Turn us on whenever you want. Ask your smart device to play 80s Rock Ride on iHeartRadio.
Can't try 55. I can't run.
iHeartRadio's 80s Rock Ride, always commercial free.
Crazy little thing called love.
Non-stop rock from the decade of spandex and big hair. Commercial free. 80s Rock Ride on iHeartRadio.
up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Listen, here I go again. Searching for the answers. Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on. We're doing 15 spots total, and we fill them all up. We're gonna randomize every spot. Somebody taking down a Terra Magical Adept, Borderless Foil. Our other spots taking a play booster of Final Fantasy, ripped or shipped, whichever you prefer. Archstone, that's good. Mixing it up to dealing 15 game tonight. What's good? Bing, bing, bing. This is a dealing 15 game. So we got 15 spots total. We are they're running right there. So once we're full on the 15 spots, we are going to randomize each one of our spots. And there are 14 packs and one Terra Magical Adept borderless foil version. It's like a $90 card or so. So somebody's getting that. Everybody else getting a fresh play booster of Final Fantasy to rip or ship.
Rock Ride.
Go anywhere. Oh, bother. G perfume. Well, Hawk Hunter. I know I said one, but I think I'm just gonna call it now. If you want to put in a refund request, I'll send that through for you, and then we can. I'll try and run this game back again this weekend or something at a time when there's more people on. Friday night. There's probably a lot of people out playing and all that good stuff. So I gotta message this other guy too. Holy shit. Don't stop. All right. I'm going to send you a message to. All right, Huck. I sent you a message too, in case you didn't hear me, but I'm going to take off for now. If you do hear me, send a request through for cancellation, and I'll approve that. And we're going to try and jump back on here soon, and we'll run this back. For now, I'm going to get out of here. Go get some sleep, and we'll run this thing again. For now, be good to each other. Peace out.